Cheek and onion cell. Onion peel cells are box-shaped and regularly arranged, whereas the cheek cells are irregularly arranged. If both cells are put in sugar solution, then after half an hour, boundaries of onion cell remain the same, but inner content shrink. But cheek cells have shrunk considerably. This is the human cheek cells under the microscope. This is the onion cells under the microscope. Now, what do you think? Which one is an animal cell and which one is a plant cell? What are the things that are distinguish them from each other? Cell wall, the outer covering of the cell. As you have observed in the previous picture, the onion cell has two lines, outer lines. One line is cell membrane and second outer line is cell wall. Plants cannot move from place to place, so they need a rigid structure to withstand the environmental stresses like wind and rain. Then here comes the cell wall. The cell wall helps them to save them from the environmental stresses like wind and rain. Therefore, plant cells have an additional covering outside the cell membrane called a cell wall. Cell wall also helps leaves and flowers to remain firm and maintain their shape. Cell wall helps plants to stay upright. Cell wall is rigid but permeable, which means water and some dissolved minerals can pass through it. Now, selectively permeable member of cell membrane and permeability of cell wall helps plant roots to absorb water and nutrients from the cell. Here, one thing is you have to notice both cell membrane as well as cell wall in the plant cell is permeable यानी कि they allow the substance to pass through them. That's how the plant जो है take water from the soil and also minerals from the soil. Onion cells, when put in sugar solution, loses water due to osmosis. However, cells do not shrink in size. It has a cell wall, so they do not shrink in size because their rigid cell wall maintains their shape. Inner content of the cell shrinks as cell membrane pulls away from the cell wall. This shows that cell wall helps plant cells to remain in their original shape. Animal cells like cheese cells do not have cell wall. We do not have the cell walls. We can change our shape. Therefore, when kept in sugar solution, they lose water and shrink. Like when you're doing yoga, you are an animal. Like you are doing yoga, you can move your hands up and down, and you can also bend your bones also. Without rigid cell wall, animals can change shape easily. This cellular flexibility supports the overall movement and functioning of the animal tissue.